everybody. I'm so glad you guys were able to meet it. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm so glad you guys are able to meet today. Thank you for meeting with me individually before we actually start this group. I do want to remind you that this group does have to do with working on making good decisions, on controlling our behaviors, really paying attention over here to the leader. So actually, you guys, today, let's go around and to start with this group, we'll start by introducing each other by giving us your name and your grade, okay? Why don't we start right here?
My name is Jorge Portillo, and I'm in 9th grade.
Hi, Jorge, how are you?
Good.
Okay,
Jeff or S.
very nice, Jeff. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, what?
No, 9th.
Oh, 9th grade, okay. And?
I'm Serena, I'm in 9th grade.
I see that you're a little bit quieter than the rest of us. Is
I
that-
can't hear you, what?
It's been that way since 2nd grade.
Wow, you guys have known Serena for a while. Okay, Serena, and I'm sorry I didn't hear, what grade are you in?
9th.
9th grade, okay. And then next?
I'm in 9th. Eduardo Martinez.
Oh, hi, Eduardo. Thank you guys for coming. Now you guys have a little bit of introduction to your fellow group members. What we are going to work on today is we are going to have a lot of personal discussions. We really let a lot of information out. What I do want you guys to do is come up and help me create a basic set of rules that we can abide by every time that we meet in here with each other. Okay? So what would you think would be a good rule, Jorge?
No interruptions.
No interruptions, very good. So then we're gonna wait my turn to talk, right? So we're not interrupting others?
We have to raise our hand or at the same time?
No, we'll just make sure that somebody is absolutely done before we jump in and interrupt them. We do want to be open. I want you guys to definitely talk a lot more, but we do want to make sure that we give that respect to the other students so they finish what they have to say. Jeff, do you have anything else you'd like to add to that? Right now we have wait my turn to talk.
No gambling on the table.
No bringing toys or something like that?
Okay, so no distractions. We'll try to focus, you guys. How about if we leave our cell phones at the door before we come in and we sign in every time?
Sounds good.
Sounds good? No distractions? Good. Serena, what do you think about that rule?
Alright.
Okay, and then do you have any other rules you'd like to add to that?
Respect my space.
Oh, respect your space. That's very good, actually. At this time, yeah, we do. We can respect your space.
I got one,
Maybe keeping your hands to each other, right? Yeah, what do you think about that, Serena?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, now it's your turn, Eduardo. Yes, sir.
Not wasting space,
Not wasting space? And what do you mean by that?
speaking up, talking, being in the class rather than messing with dices and stuff.
Oh, okay, all right. So again, we'll just try to pay attention to.
Oh, we're not mean to people.
Not
That one
mean
too,
to-
that was
okay,
pretty good too.
good. That's having respect for others,
And
right?
interrupting again, like you said, right?
Yes.
That's good. I like that.
So how about supporting others instead of putting others down? How about supporting others with good comments?
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do. What else? What else do you think, Jorge?
What else?
Yeah, so how about we try something? We're gonna be doing a lot of talking. I know that you guys will go through a lot of similar experiences. But how about when you guys talk, you don't say stuff like, well, we all think, right? How about instead, I think or I feel, so that we're really speaking only for ourselves? What do you guys think about that? That's gonna be something we'll practice on while we're here in the group, okay? And how about, taking responsibility for my feelings, thoughts, opinions, and behaviors. What do you guys think about that? Serena, what do you think about that when I say that? Taking responsibility for my feelings, thoughts, opinions, and behaviors.
I guess it just means I have to mean what I say.
You have to mean what you say, okay? What else do you think?
Act like I'm supposed to.
Act like I'm supposed to, okay?
And not be mean, be responsible.
Okay, so that sounds good. Eduardo, what do you think? You guys have any other ones that you guys would like to to discuss? Any other rules that you think we should have?
Be honest.
Be honest. Very good. We are going to be in a space, you guys, that we do need to be honest. We all go through certain things. We will share a lot of personal issues, and being honest is being honest with ourselves and then being honest with our group members. Here you guys are going to learn that you have a group of friends that you can trust. One thing that I do, one rule that I would like to implement, and I'd like to know what you guys think. I've said it and I will say it again. We'll share experiences. What do you guys think about maintaining confidentiality? What does that mean to you, Eduardo?
Not snitching. Snitches get stitches.
Okay, alright. So, we don't want to, that really correlates with a little bit of violence. We want to stay away from that.
Yeah.
So how about maintaining confidentiality is really, what we mean here is that it doesn't go
Snitches.
outside of the group.
Right.
Okay.
Else.
Okay, not saying, we don't want to support
There you
violence.
go. I mean, that's just how it kind of goes.
They
I
end up
mean,
in dishes, yeah.
I say something to somebody, I'm in the ditch.
Oh, wow,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Is that what you guys experience out there in the real world?
It's hard out
There
there.
for opinion.
Ah,
It's hard.
okay, alright. I do want to let you guys know that while we're in here, we are going to learn how to treat others. That's part of what we do, is making good decisions. Do you think that hurting other people is a good idea? Is that how you resolve your problems?
Well,
If
Yes,
you
no.
do something mean to another person, does that come with consequences?
yeah.
Yes. Yes, it does, right? We're going to learn that. Yeah, and that's what we're trying to stay away from. We want to make good decisions because we do have consequences we have to deal with. And Jeff, I know that you're being a little bit quiet. What do you think about maintaining confidentiality? What does that mean to you?
Yeah, what does that mean to you?
I'm paying attention, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, you know what? Thank you for being honest. We are talking about maintaining confidentiality in the group. What do you think? And right now it's Jeff's turn in Eduardo, so we're gonna let him speak, okay?
Well, Eddie's right.
Okay.
In his own way, you know.
Just one. Okay.
Eduardo?
You got it, bro.
Eduardo
Mm-hmm. Yes.
is, yeah, you know, talking out of line gets you into problems.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Thank you for raising your hand, for letting him speak, and then taking your turn. You
We're
agree
gonna be
with?
friends.
Okay, you agree with him.
He knows.
Good, good.
Smart guy.
So you guys, really, I want to bring this back to what we were talking about on the topic, and it has to do. Serena, did you want to say something?
What was that?
Nothing, I'm good.
Couldn't hear you, what?
Okay, just making sure. I do want to make sure that you guys understand that we are going to talk about a lot of personal stuff. Anything that is said in here is not supposed to leave this room. Does everybody understand what I mean when I say that? Yes, do you guys agree that that's a really good key component rule that we're going to work on while we're here?
Sounds
Yes?
good.
Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to move on. You guys are all part of a group. I'm going to take one and then pass the rest down. Is there enough for everybody? Are we short one? Yeah, we're good. Now what I have here is a list. What we need to do is we are going to be a group or a team. And I really want you guys to really pay attention or create a group name for the four of you. Now, you guys go ahead amongst each other and I want you guys to talk. You guys kind of vote on something. What name do you guys think that this counseling group should have?
The bottom first couple. The first column, last one. Children?
Warrior, that's the last one. Shit. Yeah, Juneteenth's funny, guys.
The gray gas
Rep what you wear, right?
Any Pokemon group out there?
The Rolling Stoners.
Okay.
I say we be the dream team. We could be the dream team.
The dream team? What do you guys think about the dream team?
There's
There's
a lot of
so
smoke
many,
and
and
dreams.
you guys can create your own names too. This is just,
Fortnite and chill. Fortnite. Guys, let's do the strawberry jam after the game. Mix some jam.
Murder of crows. I like murder of crows. Murder.
there are some funny things about
There's
that.
4 of us, so we could be the 3 amigos.
Serena, I see that you're finding a lot of them funny, but you're not. Do you have any input? What name do you like?
Think she like the Rolling Phones?
I think she likes smells like Team Spirit.
It's her turn. Go ahead, pick what you want.
Can we be the awkward turtles?
I like that one.
That was good, right? Awkward turtles.
Do you guys like the awkward turtles?
I like
Yeah?
this one on top. This is adults out of order.
Oh, very nice, right? We're working on making good decisions and
We're
we're
trying to be adults.
how about adults out of order? What do you guys think of that?
That sounds actually really good. There's all these
Pretty
funny
true
ones.
for all of us.
There, yeah, Serena, what do you think? You like that one? Okay, good. Jeff?
Yeah.
Adults out of order. Congratulations, you guys. We are
Yeah.
officially a team. Adults out of order.
Yes.
And why? Because adulting is hard. That's what it says right there. Because
Yes.
adulting
Oh, wow.
is hard.
So true.
It's true, right? You have to
That's my
constantly
big one.
make good decisions, constantly work on your behavior.
Adults out of
Chill,
order.
like that hard.
Serena, what do you find funny?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it 'cause we're not
Too
about-
many people talking, it's funny.
It's funny? Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are getting along. I'm glad you guys are creating what's called a camaraderie so that you guys know how to work together. That's great. So now you guys, we officially have some rules. We officially have a team name, so we're getting this group going. The next one that we're going to do, and this is how we're actually going to end our session, is we're actually going to do an activity, okay? Now, what I have right here is one toilet paper roll, and there's 4 of you guys. I'm going to pass it around. Each of you is going to take however many pieces you want. Did you guys get that?
Yes.
Eduardo, were you able to follow? What are we going to do for this activity?
Take a piece is how much you want. Not how much me, you know, how much you want.
However much you want. Jorge, let's start with you. Go ahead and pick however many pieces you would like, and then pass it on.
Wrap it up.
Did you get it? Did you get enough? You guys got enough?
Yeah.
Good enough.
Have a wipe.
Okay, great, you guys. Let's go ahead and start. Now, then, Jorge, were you able to do
Yes.
these? Okay.
I got mine.
Oh, okay. All right, that'll work.
More literal.
Okay, yes, so peace and yes.
That's a good piece.
Thank you.
I didn't think about that. That's good.
Okay.
Smart guy.
So we will consider that as one piece, okay, Jorge? Now, what I want you guys to do is for each piece that you guys took, you guys are actually going to say one fact about yourself for each piece that you took. And Jeff, I know you have 2, so let's take that piece back up here. We're taking responsibility for our actions, our behaviors, right?
Adults
So
out of
let's go ahead and
order.
say that. Yes,
Adults out of
adults
order.
out of order.
All good, brother. All the same.
Jorge, you have one. You took one piece.
Yes.
Now.
A fact about myself
Yes.
is that very little.
Very nice. It's a good fact. Yes. Now we know that, right? If there's one thing we learned about Jorge today, what is it, you guys?
He's little.
He's very literal. Eduardo,
What?
if we learned one fact today about Jorge, what is it?
Literal.
He's literal. Yes. Takes things very literally. Now, Jeff. Jeff, you have 2 pieces. Now, what are 2 facts about you?
Sarcastic and a smart ass.
Sarcastic and a smart. Okay,
Yeah.
let's try to use different verbiage there because we're still in school. We can still get in trouble for not using the right language, right?
Come on, bro.
Working on making good decisions, working right vocabulary. Let's start with not use those swear words. So let's try that again. You're sarcastic and
Witty.
witty. Very nice. Very nice. Very good replacement. Serena, what's one fact about you?
I like to read.
Oh, you like to read? Okay. And then Eduardo, how many pieces did you get? Just
Only
one?
one.
Very nice. Let's say one fact about you.
Funny.
Oh, okay. Why do you say you're funny?
I don't pay attention sometimes.
Hmm.
I'm in my own little world.
We should have been the untouchable.
Wow. I think what happened there was you interrupted a little bit, and
I'm
that's
sorry.
part of what we.
I'm sorry, Eduardo.
That's very nice.
Good.
All right, guys. So we went ahead and we actually learned some facts about your group members today. We actually are at our time. We've met our time, you guys. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I'm glad you guys are enthusiastic. I love that you guys have a humorous personality because you and I are officially on the same page. So if there's one thing you wanted to learn about me today is that I do use humor a lot. You'll find that in our next coming up sessions.
I thought you were funny too.
Thank you. Thank you. I was hoping you guys would get a kick out of those names, huh?
Those names were hilarious.
Good. So what I do want to let you guys remind you is that today we were able to go over our introductions, create some basic rules, really talking about respectful to your other group members. You are going to get to know some personal things about each other. Just remember that you have to maintain that confidentiality. Next week we are going to work on something called Candy Confessions. So I'm going to go to wrap this session up and we'll see you guys next week, okay?
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Miss Corona.
You have